Offset's new album, Kiari, that's out right about now.
Professional bitch, get her. Come on.
A lot of people are saying they love it.
10 out of 10, yo. Oh my God.
Every single song. Crank. I was just listening to it in my Nissan Altima.
This is the only album that I loved on the first listen.
Man, all I know is this album left me like Pops in Friday.
Giving drug, sex, rock, and roll.
Let the body sit the floor.
JID pulled the control on Offset.
I'm tagging the toy, I'm tagging somebody, I'm breathing fire, burning, dragging somebody.
You weren't gonna be memorable on your own song, Kiari.
It's my real name. Yeah. It's just like me, like looking in the mirror, different versions of me to get to where I'm at right now.
I think the most vulnerable songs, though, were
Move on. Happy for you.
and the Never Let Go.
I lost my brother, but I gained an angel.
Other than that, it was the same rap.
The repetitive subject matter.
Speaking out, I'm on pills.
It was said that, like, you know, I got her and her girls popping pills.
I got her on her front on them pills. Up inside of her bed, my pills.
How do you guys feel about the drug rap?
I don't want to be a fucking crackhead.
Why are we still promoting the drugs?
You smoke crack, don't you? Look at me, boy. Don't you smoke crack?
Back with another episode of Music for Breakfast. This is the most important meal you'll ever hear. I am your host, Octavia March, alongside my music friends.
What's up? It's Kia, aka KC.
Hey now, say now, it's your girl Roulette.
And you already know we back with another video. Stop what you're doing, like, share, subscribe, hit the comment section.
Do it. Don't play.
Hit that like button if you like this. Hit that like button if you love this. Hit that like button if you like this. Hit that like button if you love this.
Welcome and welcome back, y'all. We are Music for Breakfast. We are a thought-provoking independent media platform intertwined by music to match the vibe of each and every episode. This conversation is all cultural-based topics, was based off the facts. We are coming with the facts of the function. And what we talking about today, Tay?
We're talking about Offset's new album, Kiari, that's out right about now.
Offset released his third studio album, Kiari, on August 22nd, 2025. The 18-track project features guest appearances from Young Boy Never Broke Again, Gunna, YF and Lucci, Ty Dolla $ign, John Legend, and Key Glock. This marks his first studio release since 2023's Set It Off, which both previous albums debuted at the top 5 on the Billboard 200.
It's time, baby. What is up with Offset?
You mean Offset? Cause that album stunk.
Listen, was we listening to the same album? Cause a lot of people are saying they love it. I'm just confused.
I ain't gonna lie. That joint fire. I'm not gonna lie. I can't find no bad song on this album.
Offset's album might actually be kind of good. I'm not even an Offset fan, but this shit is actually kind of good.
Offset probably just dropped the album of the year. Not only did he drop the song of the year with Bodies with JID, but the boy just probably literally just dropped the album of the year. If you like Gunna, there's no way you don't like Offset, because Offset is a more clear rapper, similar to Gunna, but actually better than Gunna.
Man, all I know is this album left me like Pops in Friday.
Cause it's like some of the songs were cool, but majority everything sounded the same. I'm like, come on now.
Bro, at one point, he just lost me. Like, I'm not even gonna hold you.
First 5 songs is giving drug, sex, rock, and roll. And then, you know, as it goes on, it's like every song started to sound the same. Like the flow, it's like nothing changed in what he was talking about.
Drug, sex, rock, stick. Drug, sex, rock, stick. Drug, sex, rock, stick. Take your bitch, stick, rock. Like,
is that all you got, huh?
I like to listen to new albums twice. I like to listen to them kind of when I'm home chilling doing my thing, and then I like to listen to them in the car when I'm out vibing. Neither nan time did this album hold my attention. And the one time it did, it just as quickly turned me off because of the subject matter and where we went. You know, for some people, it may still work. But for me, it was cringe. And just in the current climate, I'm talking about the song Pills.
I'm geeking out on pills.
It's just like, and it just made me think about like all these rappers who be on pills so bad, and it's the whole drug culture of music,
Right.
Today, like with the pills, like you had Diddy in the trials. You heard a lot of drugs that he was taking.
Tons of drugs, guns, and even platform heels and baby oil were found at Combs' Miami home when it was raided last year. Evidence of cocaine, ketamine, and MDMA.
Drake always talking about popping pills.
I did half a Xan, 13 hours till I land.
Yeah, you couldn't pop a paternity test. Couldn't pop a condom. So couldn't pop a grape in a fruit fry. Sorry, last one.
How does the culture feel about this drug rap though? Like, I really want to know. Like,
and we have kind of like circulated. I feel like we've circulated this landing strip for a while. We've had like behind the scenes conversations about this. But I have to say, the song "Pills" for me, I started out vibing with it. Don't get me wrong. I started to like it in the beginning, but it was a bar where Offset. I don't quite remember if it was Offset or an NBA Youngboy. I'll get you the timestamp, but it was said that I got her and her girls taking Adderall and Xannies or popping pills or whatever, and it was just like, wait a minute.
I got her on her front on them pills. Up inside of her bed, my pills. She want me fuck her while out for them pills. Man, I'm sick out the house on them pills. Flex on them bitch in the house like Gil.
Why? And it hit me like a ton of bricks, and I may be just thinking about it too much, but it was just like when Bill Cosby, got, sentenced, for, putting, drugging women and doing that,
Quaaludes.
The Quaaludes in the Jello pudding.
Lean back, lean back, lean back.
But when he got to doing that, everybody was like calling him Pill Cosby and Pill, you gonna get Pill Cosby. It was a joke, but it was a joke because it was distasteful and people trying to shame him, but now we canceled Rick Ross expeditiously when he said that.
Put Molly all in her champagne. She ain't even know it. I took her home and I enjoyed that. She ain't even know it.
Call the police on that nigga. Or Wigger if he's white.
Why are we still drugging women?
What the hell is going on?
Let's be real. Future influenced loosely a drug culture, with his records and his albums talking about sipping lean and popping pills, and he wasn't doing shit.
You know what I mean? I'm not like super drugged out, a drug addict. My music may portray a certain kind of image. And I know there's some people that might be super drugged out and they listen to the music like, hey, thank you, he's speaking for me. And some people that's not, they feel like, man, I don't have to do drugs. I can listen to Future and feel like I'm on something. Like, I don't have to try it. I'm not doing it for the try. I do it for for moments and for people to enjoy it. You know what I mean? I don't do it for just for you to really have to live that type of life,
Yeah, but you talk a lot about drugs in your music.
My piss coming back dirty, I'm just being honest.
Yeah, because I feel like that's the number one thing everybody like to talk about. Yeah, I mean, it's a catch.
I don't talk about drugs in my life.
I know, because you don't have to.
I think that when we talk about drugs, it's a metaphor.
Right.
I don't feel like with the childhood that you had, you could be on drugs every time. And
yeah, I couldn't because I feel I'm scared. I don't want to be like, man, I don't want to be a fucking crackhead. So you keep talking about something, you become it.
So it's like, how you telling me on record, I'm sipping lean and Adderall, but you ain't even got so much as an Advil in your system. Like, what?
Are you sure Future wasn't doing all that? Because that hair is telling a different story.
Who the fuck did your hair? Future, if you don't get your Future Frederick Douglass looking self up out of here.
I want whoever's in charge of giving Future this ashy afro. He looks like Morgan Freeman.
My bitch a press cut, little demon in the cut. You mean?
But I don't get it. You know what I mean? Why are we still promoting the drugs that we don't do?
The hook says, I'm geeking out off on the pills.
I'm geeking out on pills.
That is what the hook says, according to genius.com. So again, though, like, how, I wonder, y'all, let us know in the comments, how do you guys feel about the drug culture, the drug rap in hip hop.
Yeah, I mean, because it used to be, and I feel like it's a hypocrisy. Or let us know in the comments if you feel like there is a hypocrisy, because we remember when we was kids. I mean, I remember one of my cousins putting me on to this one song. I don't know if it was meant to be serious or whatever, but it was called "Your Mama Smokes Crack." It was supposed to be embarrassing. How did we get from, people not rapping about that and low key being shamed about that to now, I'm getting these bitches on liquor alcohol. How did we get here?
Guys, where are we?
Okay, so I did enjoy the intro on Back in That Mode.
I enjoyed the pianos in the beginning of Back in That Mode.
2, 3 whole game back in that mode. Back in that bag, I was in with the bros.
And then hearing YF and Lucci, welcome home. Hearing this voice on wax after a while was it's cool.
Back in that mode, back of that road, or the back of the back.
Fire. Different species.
Shout your better, she belong to me. She got a fatty, I'm paying the lease.
Gunna's verse was the only one I liked. He was spitting on there. I ain't gonna lie with that one.
I show you how to live. Put you down, I can show you how to count it. Barely talk, but she give me all kind of.
Gunna went hard.
Bodies, Jid, bodied.
Bodies.
Before I got money, I was in the track kicking doors, and I'm just being honest.
And then Jid slid on that verse, man. My favorite part was at the end when he was like,
Montazi coming with keys, Swiss beats, cops firing and niggas is ratting and eating cheese. Another day on the east, make them fall to the knees.
And I'm so sorry, but for me, this was the most exciting part of this record, this project. For me, one, because of the nostalgia of the song, the sample.
Let the body hit the floor. Yeah.
Bodies. Any gym head, that song brings a beast out of you. Okay. So I feel like the song was, number one, nostalgic, because that beat go hard. That song goes hard. If you have not heard it, download it, live it, learn it, love it, get it in your veins. But the second half was JID.
He did what needed to be done on that song.
But he did what I used to look at Jermaine and what I used to love what Jermaine did.
J. Cole.
Jermaine Cole. We're not going back to formalities. It's Jermaine Cole.
Don't be mad.
I ain't mad. I don't know him like that no more. So I gotta call him Jermaine. So what Maine we used to do, Maine used to kick in the door on anybody track, come through like that stick.
Yeah.
And then walk the hell on that and toss the stick. This is exactly what JID did on this record.
Fire.
He came in, kicked the dope in, threw the stick from the highway.
He killed him on his own song.
And that's the one thing for me. When I saw JID on this project, I knew what he was finna do. And I knew what Offset wasn't gonna do. You weren't gonna be memorable on your own song. JID pulled the control on Offset.
Also, too, like, I love hip hop, and I wanted to see what the conversation was about, because, like I said, it's been trending and people have been talking about it, and they gassed it up so much. I was like, well, let me listen to it, and I'm like, I could have sat this one out, really, because I've never really like been an Offset fan like that musically. He's not, in my playlist like that. I mean, Migos was cool. They had fun records and things like that, but I'm not just one listening to Offset's music like that. But I wanted to give it a chance, and some of the songs I did were cool. Like, I did like Bodies and Jit's verse. Like I did like the what was it called? The Back in That Mode, things like that. But stuff just started to sound redundant. The flow, the topics, it's just like, okay, how many times we gonna talk about bad bees?
Bitch so bad, got me stuttering. Shout your better, she belong to me. I pull up bad bitch, spend the money, she cute. Cake bad bitch, couple hundred, be that pussy like a cake. Gotta be bad, I'm allergic to that other shit. Shout it bad with a little bitty waist. She bad, I'm giving the cash on me.
How many times we gonna talk about drugs?
I be geeking on Perky Adderall and ice. I'm going Perky at it overnight. I'm geeking out, I'm on pills. Perk 10 hand hard in a Tesla. 20 Adderalls in a G. Do a Adderall 30. Feel like a jetpack, feeling for a perk, so I can break back.
And how many times we can talk about getting money? Oh my gosh, the money talk is just.
All these men got bitches talking to me nice. I'm so rich, I'm on per name basis at the bank. I spend a shit, nigga. What's a meal to a nigga? Don't make me buy you what your deal, little nigga. Speaking of rest like they grow off a tree. Still, the one get that money, the M's. I got millions in the bank, that's a fact. I made 20 M's for my sound or something. Yeah, I'm rich. Wait, I'm rich as a bitch for the cost.
It was like the repetitive subject matter. And it's like, look, ain't nobody looking for Offset to be no voice of social change or anything like that. Like, we ain't trying to have you come out here giving us a not like us. That's never to be expected.
No, I mean,
from
and
an
you
Offset.
don't have to take it there. I'm just
And
saying.
you don't have to take it there. But for me, it was just like, sir, read the room. Like, niggas is broke out here. Like, broke for real. Like, people, 350,000 black women have lost their jobs. Other people, the world losing their job, Craig.
Yeah.
Like, and here you are throwing your money in our face, throwing your extras in our face. You cheated on your wife, sir, with a basic Betty, ugly woman. Okay. Just put that on out there. Basic as fuck. You're saying how much this woman is better than Cardi. So you're throwing shots at your ex-wife. You're just coming out here still being messy, being a chatty boy. And it's just like, bro, don't nobody want to hear you right now. Like, people, we got black problems. We live rough. We going through stuff right now. We don't want to hear this. You know what I mean? And somebody do, but no, it just wasn't, there's no growth. And maybe I'm just looking at the wrong person for growth. You know what I mean? Maybe that's not what he was trying to execute on this project. He was just trying to still be lit and vibey, and that's cool. But eventually, like, when do we get to things that like piss you off or like, make you happy? I mean, I like
really
the song that he had.
That therapy session that you kind of was supposed to be in the teaser.
So tell me, how have things been?
Like, we're not in the mind of Kiari. We're just, well, I guess this is the only thing that's on your mind.
Well, and I mean, he sat down with Ebro, and now it's like a 360 from what we saw at the start of his rollout, right? Now it's a complete 360 because when he first started, he's marching down Times Square, puffing his chest out, doing his stuff. He that guy. But then now you sit down with Ebro, and it's like you sitting down with Dr. Phil, and I had messed up.
You've accepted accountability. You've accepted responsibility.
I've accepted the actions that I've done to cause certain situations to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to. But at first I didn't, I was trying to act tough and, try to like act like I ain't give a fuck at first. But that time, the actions that I did during the time that I was acting that way helped me realize, like, bro, you wrong. You know what I mean? You just wrong. Just get out the way and go back to your mission. Go back to your mission. Leave that alone. But I am happy with everything. I want the best. I've accepted.
Like, how did we get here? And then I'm listening to this album and you ain't doing nothing but a bunch of hoe ass nigga shit.
I think the most vulnerable songs though were the move on song.
I'm trying to move on. Happy for you. Why you ain't happy for me?
And the Never Let Go.
I lost my brother, but I gained an angel.
The song with John Legend about Takeoff. I definitely like that song. That song was dope to me. It resonated with me. Yeah. I definitely can respect that song, and I can, respect the artistry on that.
2 out of 18
It's like, come on, dog.
Like, the rest of it is just women, money, and I'll blow your nose or I'll wipe your nose.
Or I'll get you addicted to pills. Like, come on, man. What?
I just want more, man. I just wanted a little bit more. I thought, with the self-titled album, he explains this album is Kiari, his real name.
The new album is called
Kiari.
And why?
It's my real name.
Yeah.
And it's a personal album to me. It's like it's just like me, like looking in the mirror, different versions of me to get to where I'm at right now.
Yeah, man.
The challenges I face on scene and behind the scene, how to just maneuver through it and keep pushing at the end of the day.
I was just expecting a little bit more, but you know, a lot of people like it. A lot of people enjoy it.
I mean, yeah, but you know, if you enjoyed it, please share in the comments. What were some of the moments that you enjoyed? What are we missing? Because for me, it was painful. It was painful.
Yeah, it was. I mean, some of the production on there was really good. That Love You Down, terrible.
Oh,
right guy. Yeah, you know I fuck with you.
Like, oh my gosh, like what a waste of sample. The beat was terrible to me.
Bro,
the beat was terrible to me. One of my least favorites.
So trash. And I love that song. Let me love you down. Let me love you down. Not only, like, there was no point to that song. It was a wasted sample. I don't know why you even paid for that. Next.
Besides the original, the other remake that I like of that song was when they sped it up.
And that's it.
You know, that was fire. But this, no.
And I don't know, but that group, who was that? That ain't true.
Ready for the World.
Ready for the World. Y'all need to come together and sue
his ass.
I know y'all maybe cleared it, but maybe change your mind, cause
no.
Give them what they asked for.
Music for